27% in one day. That is SK Hynix. And it is just stock number 1. Here are the 5 most hyped stocks on Wall Street right now. SK Hynix at 186. Goldman Sachs at 1140. Micron at 983. SpaceX at 136. Lucid at 462. Each one has a massive story behind it. Each one has a Kronos 30-day prediction. Let us break them down one by one. Stock number 1. SK Hynix. Ticker SKHY. At $186 per share. This is the hottest new listing on Nasdaq right now. SK Hynix makes high bandwidth memory. That is the specialized memory chip that sits on top of every NVIDIA AI processor. It is the bottleneck in the AI supply chain. And SK Hynix controls 58% of the global market. The company just raised $26.5 billion in the second largest U.S. share sale in history, second only to SpaceX itself. Barclays just initiated coverage with a $330 price target. That is 70% upside. South Korea announced a $531 billion AI infrastructure budget. SK Hynix is the biggest beneficiary. The CEO publicly stated the memory industry is heading into the biggest supply shortage in its history in 2027. Kronos' prediction for SK Hynix is neutral to slightly bullish. Current price $188.55. The model predicts a marginal gain to $194 over the next 30 days. That is a 3% increase. Predicted range is 187 to 212. After a 27% surge in a single day, the model sees the stock stabilizing. The Korea budget and Barclays upgrade are already priced in. SK Hynix needs its next catalyst, like Q2 earnings or an NVIDIA partnership update, to move higher from here. Stock number 2. Goldman Sachs. Ticker GS. At $1,140 per share. Goldman just surged 9% in one day. That is a $94 move. The bank reported its best quarter in a decade. Earnings per share came in at $20.98. That is nearly double the $10.91 from last year. Revenue hit $20.34 billion, up 39%. Return on equity was 23.5%. The board raised the dividend to $5 per share. And Goldman announced a massive $30 billion stock buyback program. When a bank buys $30 billion of its own stock, that is a signal. Investment banking fees surged 50%. Equities trading revenue jumped 70%. Every single division is firing at once. Kronos' prediction for Goldman Sachs is bearish. Current price $1,140. The model predicts a decline to $851 over the next 30 days. That is a 25% drop. Predicted range is $814 to $1,176. The 9% earnings day surge was a sell the news event. Kronos sees the banking sector rolling over after the initial euphoria. The $30 billion buyback provides a floor, but it may not be enough to offset the broader sell-off the model is predicting. Stock number 3. Micron Technology. Ticker MU. At $983 per share. Micron is up 304% this year alone, 30 times the S&P 500. The company just reported third quarter revenue of $41.5 billion. That is up 346% year over year. Earnings per share were $24.67. That is a 13-fold increase from last year. Gross margin is guiding to 86%. The company locked 16 major customers into non-cancelable 3- and 5-year contracts. Those customers paid $22 billion in cash commitments up front. Micron trades at just 21 times earnings. For a company growing revenue at 346%, that is historically cheap. Kronos' prediction for Micron is strongly bearish. Current price $983. The model predicts a crash to $586 over the next 30 days. That is a 40% decline. Predicted range is $560 to $993. The stock is up 304% year-to-date. Kronos believes the memory cycle is peaking. Revenue of $41.5 billion is extraordinary, but the market has already priced in multiple years of growth. When expectations are this high, even a small miss can trigger a massive sell-off. Kronos is calling for a significant correction. Stock number 4. SpaceX. Ticker SPCX. At $136 per share. SpaceX iPod just over a month ago at $135. Within 3 days, it surged to 225. Then it fell 40%. Now it is essentially back at the IPO price. But Wall Street is not bearish. 80% of analysts rated a buy. The average price target is $242. That is 78% upside. Evercore ISI just initiated coverage with an outperform rating and a $230 target. SpaceX has 3 separate multi-billion-dollar businesses. Starlink with 9,600 satellites serving 164 countries. Starship, the largest rocket ever built. And XAI, the artificial intelligence company they acquired. Revenue and EBITDA are projected to compound at 106 and 157% through 2028. Kronos' prediction for SpaceX is mildly bearish. Current price $139.19. The model predicts a slight decline to $137 over the next 20 days. That is a 2% drop. Predicted range is 128 to 141. SpaceX has been a disappointment since its IPO pop. The stock surged to 225 and then gave it all back. 80% of analysts rate it a buy with an average target of 242. But the chart is making lower highs and lower lows. Kronos sees continued weakness until a tangible catalyst emerges. Stock number 5, Lucid Motors, ticker LCID, at $4.62 per share. This stock crashed 16% today alone. The intraday low was $2.37. That is down 86% from its 52-week high of $33.70. The company is burning cash at an alarming rate. Earnings per share are negative $13.14. Market cap is down to $1.8 billion. But here is why this stock is on this list. Trading volume hit 155 million shares today. That is 9 times the average daily volume. When volume spikes that dramatically, something is brewing. Short interest is extremely high. If Lucid delivers on its Gravity SUV launch or secures a strategic partnership, the squeeze potential is enormous. This is the highest risk, highest reward stock on this list. Kronos' prediction for Lucid is strongly bullish. Current price $462. The model predicts a massive rally to $991 over the next 30 days. That is a 114% gain. Predicted range is 97 cents to 1036. This is the most extreme prediction in the lineup. Kronos sees a classic short squeeze setup. 155 million shares traded today. That is 9 times the average. Short interest is extremely high. If any positive catalyst hits, the forced buying could send this stock parabolic. Kronos is calling for a double. This is the highest risk, highest reward name on this list by a wide margin. Here is the complete Kronos 30-day forecast summary. SK Hynix neutral at 194. Goldman Sachs bearish to 851. Micron bearish to 586. SpaceX mildly bearish to 137. Lucid bullish to 991. 3 out of 5 stocks are bearish. 1 is neutral. 1 is bullish. The Kronos model is signaling that the market has gotten ahead of itself. The winners of the past year, Goldman Sachs and Micron, are due for significant corrections. SK Hynix needs time to digest its IPO surge. SpaceX needs catalysts, not just analyst upgrades. And Lucid, the most hated stock on the list, is the one Kronos sees doubling. The market is pricing a rotation. Kronos agrees. Here's the playbook. 3 out of 5 stocks are bearish. Kronos is calling this a correction, not a buy the dip moment. Goldman Sachs at 25% predicted downside. Do not buy the earnings pop. The 9% surge was a sell the news event. Wait for 850 before considering a position. Micron at 40% predicted downside. The memory cycle is peaking. 304% year to date gains are unsustainable. The non-cancelable contracts are impressive, but the stock price already reflects years of growth. Lock in profits or set stop losses. SpaceX at 2% downside. The risk-reward is not compelling at 139. Wait for a better entry or a catalyst. Lucid is the only name Kronos is bullish on. 114% upside predicted. This is the purest contrarian play on the list. It could go to 0. But if Kronos is right, the reward is enormous. The bottom line, Kronos sees a rotation out of crowded winners and into the most beaten down names. The market is about to reprice risk. Position accordingly. Kronos is bearish on 3 out of 5 stocks this week. Do you agree that the winners are about to correct? Or is Kronos wrong about Goldman and Micron? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to see these predictions play out over the next 30 days. The data does not lie, but the market moves fast. Stay informed, stay disciplined, and as always, this is not financial advice. Do your own research. See you in the next one. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not financial advice. Past performance does not guarantee future results. Always do your own research and consult a qualified financial advisor before making investment decisions.